Hey guys, today I have a couple of really cool exercises for you, ways of improving at guitar without even having a guitar in your hands. So you could do this anywhere, standing in line, waiting at a red light in your car, sitting at your desk. You don't even need a guitar to get better at guitar. And these exercises are built to strengthen the anatomy of your hand, and as guitarists, it's very important to know sort of the structure of our hands. And basically, first things first, I'll start off with the exercise and then I'll explain to you why it's so good. So, here's the deal. You take any surface. In this case, I'm using the neck of my guitar, but you can use a desk, you can use a steering wheel, you can use anything, any type of surface. And what you do, you take your first finger and your ring finger, and you put them on that surface. Everything else is loose and hanging, so nothing's sticking out like this. We don't want any fingers flying away. Everything other than these two fingers are just nice and relaxed. We take those, we lift up, and we trade simultaneously to our middle finger and pinky. Right? You don't want to stagger them. You don't want like one to come out and then the other one to come out and then like figure it out like this. You want ideally for them to trade simultaneously. Like this. So in end effect, you're able to switch back and forth using your first and third finger and second and fourth finger. Now, the thing that makes this difficult is that generally speaking, in everyday life, you use your hand as one unit. You grab something, you let it go. You don't use your fingers as individual units by themselves, right? It's usually part of one hand, especially if you're right-handed and you're using your left hand to fret the fingerboard, then your left hand is not even your dominant hand, so it's probably doing even less work than your right hand would be. And so I know a lot of people are going to go do this and they're going to be like this, and they're going to it's super awkward. It's a hard exercise. It's not actually all that easy. It looks easy once you get it, but what makes it easy is understanding the structure of your hand. So the reason this is difficult is because in your hand you see these like little lines coming down my hand, right? These lines are tendons, connecting my bones to my wrist, and they all join here. Now each finger gets its individual tendon. However, these two, the middle finger and ring finger, their tendon joins about right here somewhere in the middle of your hand or towards the bottom part of your hand, and then as one unit from there connects to your wrist, which is why alternating between your middle finger and ring finger is usually pretty difficult, right? So learning how to split that tendon and stretch it farther and farther down towards your wrist is why that's incredibly beneficial. It's like learning how to do the splits or something if you're into yoga or gymnastics or something. So learning how to get nice dexterity between your middle and ring finger is really important because they tend to function as one because of that connection in the center of the hand. So this exercise is meant not only to improve that and strengthen the independence between those two fingers, but also synchronizing that finger, the ring finger with the first finger, and the middle finger with the pinky. Now what helps facilitate all of this is bending from the middle knuckles of your hand. So if I hold my hand straight up and I bend, say, my ring finger at the middle knuckle, I end up with that. You can kind of see that right there. Where the back of my hand is straight and my finger bends at the middle. It doesn't do this. From the big knuckle, it bends at the middle knuckle. I could do it with my pinky, my ring finger, my middle finger, and my first finger. And you want to be able to do them with every finger. Now when I do this exercise, I'm actually bending from those knuckles, right? I'm not like doing this and pushing those fingers down. I'm bending. When I do this, take a look at my middle finger, right? You can see it's bent from the middle. So learning how to do this is sort of like a precursor to this exercise. And then once you can do this exercise, it may take a while, but it will ultimately improve your guitar playing. If you do it a couple minutes a day, you're going to massively improve your finger independence, and you don't even need a guitar in your hands while you do it. So enjoy it, have some fun.